Channel special, where I feature my journeys across some of the most beautiful places on the planet. Today I'm going to share with you my unforgettable road trip across the breathtaking North Island of New Zealand. The North Island is distinctly known for its verdant rolling hills, geothermal attractions, and the extraordinary Maori culture. We spent 12 days touring some of the island's best destinations. We started our road trip in Auckland, the country's largest city. We spent our first day walking around the historic downtown area, the Sky Tower, the Domain Gardens, and the Wynyard Quarter, where we had a nice dinner in one of the harborside restaurants. We picked up our rental car the next day and drove to the picturesque Piha Beach and waited for sunset on Mount Eden to get a panoramic view of the city. The following day, we drove for about 180 kilometers to Matamata, where the Hobbiton, or the Shire of the Lord of the Rings, is located. We joined a guided tour around the village, which includes a stop at the Shire's pub for refreshments. Afterwards, we continued our journey to Rotorua, a tourist haven known for its geothermal springs and a host of fun activities. We started the rainy day with a hearty brunch at the Lakeside Third Place Cafe. Then we headed down to the Agrodome, a farm theme park where I enjoyed watching pastoral shows and feeding the animals. In the evening, we went to the Maori village for cultural performances and a feast of tasty food cooked in an underground pit.
Kia ora!
On the second day, we visited the Tapuia Geothermal Park to watch boiling mud ponds, hot springs, and a powerful geyser shoot steamy hot water into the air. The next day, we drove for about 220 kilometers to reach the iconic city of Napier, making a quick stop to see the mind-blowing Waipunga Falls. Rebuilt after a devastating earthquake in 1931, Napier is known for its Art Deco landmarks and beautiful coastal park facing Hawke's Bay. Continued our road trip with another long 330-kilometer drive from Napier to Wellington. Along the way, we stopped for lunch and to see the New Zealand Rugby Museum at Palmerston North. Wellington is New Zealand's capital, and some of its famous attractions include the iconic cable car, the Botanic Gardens, and the Te Papa Museum, New Zealand's largest museum. We returned our rental car with sadness, which by now already has a name, Gracie, and spent 3 days to explore Wellington on foot. The scenic train from Wellington to Auckland is called the Northern Explorer, and the trip took an entire day. Along the way, we experienced the extremes of New Zealand scenery, from the sparkling Kapiti coast to the volcanic peaks of the Central Plateau, and the fertile farmlands of the Waikato. It was already dark when we reached Auckland, where we spent another 2 days to rest and enjoy some of its downtown attractions before we said goodbye to New Zealand. The North Island may look small in the map, but it is actually the 14th largest island in the world. Be prepared for some really long drives and make sure to have ample time to visit all of the destinations. I'm also going to be making videos on each of the places we go to on this beautiful road trip. So make sure to click that subscribe button to be notified for when I make my next videos. Thank you for watching and see you at my next destination. Kia koa!